Cigarette smoking in the country is at an all-time low. That's according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Only 14% of American adults smoked in 2017. More good news to add. In a separate CDC report, researchers found the number of middle and high schoolers who use tobacco is down by about 1 million. In 2017, 3.6 million said they used tobacco. A 2011 survey shows about 4.5 million middle school and high schoolers did. However, in this age of fewer and fewer cigarettes, are people finding alternatives that could also be dangerous? Here to talk about the vapes, Dr. Nina Shapiro, a surgeon and professor at UCLA. She joins me here in Los Angeles, and it's like we tore her fresh from the hospital, in her scrubs and everything. I know that we've seen a decline, so we see from cigarettes, but are the alternatives? Are we seeing more of that, and are you concerned about that? E-cigarettes and vapes and things like that.
So e-cigarettes are on the rise, and it's for good for the adults, and that's probably one of the reasons why this is the first time in years that we're seeing such a decline in adult smoking, because they're using e-cigarettes to stop smoking, and it's working. So that's the good news, is that fewer adults are smoking cigarettes than ever before, and we can thank e-cigarettes a large part.
Is it because there's less? Is there less of the toxic stuff?
There's less tobacco smoke, but there's still the nicotine, and they're enjoying that a little bit. But the problem is, and the good news, there's always got to be some good news, high schoolers and middle schoolers are smoking cigarettes less. But huge rise in e-cigarettes. Middle schoolers 3 times as much.
What do you think it is? Is it because you know, there is a trend and it's cool? Is it because they're more easily available?
Easily available. The marketing is amazing.
And
e-cigarettes are marketed to young kids. And so middle schoolers, we're talking about 11-year-olds. And so that's a 3 times rise. And for high schoolers, it's about 11 times as much as it was a few years ago.
And what's your concern about them? You think that they're a gateway to more...
They're a gateway to cigarettes, and it's nicotine. It's addictive. So it's a real drug that they're inhaling, and it is a gateway drug eventually, potentially, to cigarettes. And some of the other studies have shown, interviewing high school and middle schoolers, how many go on to smoke cigarettes, and a large percentage of the kids who start with e-cigarettes end up smoking cigarettes.
Look, we have surgeons to thank for getting that label, the warning, on cigarette packages. Do you think it's going to be, it'll come a time when we see warnings on the e-cigarettes and vapes?
Yes, because again, it is nicotine, it is a drug, and you can also thank doctors for marketing cigarettes in the 50s. We were the ones who were saying that it was good for us.
What's wrong with you people?
I know, we've got to get it straight. So yes, I think there should be warning labels, and e-cigarettes are not supposed to be sold to kids under 18.
For the adults, are they a safer alternative though?
Safer than regular tobacco cigarettes, absolutely. And again, that we can thank e-cigarettes and vaping to reduce the risk of smoking for the adults. Yes.
All right.
Not for kids.
Good to see you.
And
by the way, it's her birthday today, and I didn't have a cake or a donut or anything.
Next time.
Happy birthday,
we'll go out for some cigarettes. No, just kidding.
She's terrible. That's why we love her. Thank you for Dr. Shapiro. Good to see you, and happy birthday, love.
Thank you.